YouTube is open. That is what is happening. Hello, welcome. Sorry for the double sound there for a few minutes. Welcome back to Star Trek Resurgence. You'd probably be better at streaming by now. I am not prepared. I found a potential effects, which is meant to unlock the frame rate and also allow resolution. So the menu, according to the menu, it's on 1920 by 1080, but I'm currently playing on a 1440p monitor, and it is rendering properly. And I have to say, the game, I don't know if you can tell from your guys' angle, but it definitely looks better, kind of for me. So yeah, without any further ado, the controller is not currently being picked up, which is not ideal. It was working, but like sometimes if it's working before like I open the game, it's not working once I open the game, so we'll just start the keyboard and see where we go from there. Quick, I don't remember when the last time we played was. Quick recap. We are now the captain. Captain Solano was definitely a Takan, a Scion of the Flame. And so we have deposed him. We are now the commander of the Resolute, and we also made the decision to steal, grab the crystals from the surface, and yeah, now I think we're going to run away, but let's find out. Hopefully the controller picks up as we play. Hopefully. It's better. Oh yeah, Carter and the other lady.
There they are!
What is her name? These controls are still not working. Okay, the game seems to be picking the controller. Let me bring it back in. There we go. What is her name? Edsalar, there we go. I can never remember. The other thing that happened is we and Major. Okay, the keyboard was working. The controller even was working. Come on. I don't know if that's fixed if I may have broken the controller support. Yes. So Edsalar and Minata and Azuz Carter. Come on, controller. Escaped the Zeldi. And we killed Lieutenant. There we go. We killed Lieutenant Isiska. Because she got turned. So we turned her, and we decided not to save her. Which stunned Edsalar, but our Minter respected us for it. But I think we made the right choice. Like, we were trapped in a very small container. I don't think taking someone who hated us and trying to turn us into Takan with us would have been necessarily a good idea. Anyway, on with the show today. Welcome, by the way. I am Scott Archer. Sorry for being a bit flustered. I forgot to actually launch the game before I started streaming, which is something that I normally always do. But yes, let's continue. He looks very burdened by the weight of the world.
You did what had to be done with the Tasker. You said you'd avenge her, and you did. The Tasker can rest now. Even if I wavered in the moment, there's no way she saved herself from that ship. The Tasker is free now.
I'm sorry you lost your friend.
In her final moments, I'm sure she counted you as a friend as well.
Oh, no surprises here. But your shoulders separated. If you come with me to sickbay, we can get you fixed up in no time.
Thank you. I'll find you afterwards.
You two, check in at your stations.
I think
this
we made
thing
a
isn't
friend.
over yet.
Well, we just got saved from an alien ship, and she's like, "Get back to your stations." I feel like we deserve a short leave. Okay. Let's talk to the refugee.
Tell me, did any crew from the Zelti survive?
Just
Well,
major.
since the Lydian ships have no escape pods, I think it was just us.
I see. I thought so. I had a partner on board. After this mission, she and I were meant to... Doesn't matter. All that matters now is making the Takan pay for what they've done.
We'll stop them. I promise.
We're gonna stop them, you know.
Diaz,
Yeah?
did you see our people over there? Miranda?
Kapoor, Hauser?
Yeah, to come now.
We saw Miranda and Kapoor, but they're bioform. And as far as I know, there's no way to undo it.
That means they're not our friends anymore.
If they attack us?
We'll have to stop them. No matter what
Da-na-na-na.
it takes.
Yeah. I guess we have to be ready for that.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest that happened. I played GTA for like a good hour yesterday with this patrol and there's no drift issues. So it's definitely the game that's causing me with one drift issue.
I
That's
can't
right.
believe it, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing Chovak. Not that I'd expect this kind of welcome from him, but I can just imagine the look on his face.
That's good. If I don't chill
Oh, I'm sure we're gonna hear about it from him. Let's just go get it over with.
After all we've survived, you're still a pessimist, huh?
You could say that.
I can't believe it! You evaded the Takan, ejected their warp cores, and lived to talk about it!
That about sums it up.
They're gonna be teaching this at the Academy for years to come. I mean it. Everybody's gonna learn how you pulled it off.
Well,
At the academy? Oh, well, I wouldn't know about that.
After this, you'll probably get a personal invitation to show them how it's done. I heard about Belle. Is Miranda?
As far as we know, she's still out there.
Well, I know Captain Rydek will do her best to get her back.
Hold on. Rydek? What about Captain Solano?
He was turned into a Takan. Rydek had to take over. She's a...
I don't know if this is just me, but I was gonna bring the music volume down a little bit because I'm struggling to hear the dialogue. Yeah, I can't hear the dialogue
of an
anymore.
officer, but none of us have been up against anything like this. No one has. Not in 500,000 years.
Never done women, huh?
I guess there's never a dull moment around here, huh?
You telling me it's not always like this?
Not if we can help it.
Chovak.
Talk to you later.
It is agreeable to see you again.
Ew.
Is that so?
Agreeable.
It was by no means a certainty that you would return to duty here,
Yeah, to be
No,
back.
it was not.
but it was my sincere hope you would.
It's great to
That's
be seen,
like-
boss.
That's
There were a
quite
few moments
vague.
out there off the ship where
Vague
I
phrase.
wasn't really sure we'd be making it back either. Everything here in engineering is kind of a sight for sore eyes.
Indeed. You should know your absences left engineering terribly short-handed. During your sojourn, this department has fallen unacceptably behind schedule on
Really?
both regular and irregular duties.
There's been a whole lot of irregularity going around.
I am stating facts, not looking for excuses.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Pardon me?
After what the Resolute's just been through, no one's really expecting all the daily logs and reports to be on time and perfect.
That is incorrect. I expect as much and will continue to hold my staff to account.
Glad to see you haven't changed.
I like Trevor. Whoa, what was that? Oh, did we upset him? It was grey, so that's a good thing. So you want it from Carter's perspective. Trevor. After Carter's heroic toward the Zelda, Lieutenant Commander Trevor can't be concerned about Carter's willingness to get back to it. Oh, really?
Normally, I would assign you to one of the many pressing repair tasks. But, given your experience on board the Zelda, I have suggested you join the senior staff briefing as we determine our next course of action.
We're gonna get to see that.
Commence your maintenance shift afterwards.
I like Trevor. I take it back. I didn't like him at the start of the game, but I like him now. Jim Liu had our latest fusion.
I tended to an Illidian earlier. Major Sarlet Arminta.
Ah, yes. I met him at the negotiations.
I never would have imagined I'd be here, on the same ship, working together with our oppressors. But now that I am, I can imagine a future where the Hotari and Illidians are no longer enemies. I'd always hoped for peace, but it seems so far away.
I'll help you.
Well, if there's any way I can help, let me know.
Do you have information on
I'll
that?
take you up on that. It's good to have the support of a Starfleet captain, I'm sure.
It's coming along.
So I just wanted to make sure I keep on top of these as we are following them. There we go. I was grateful for your support and offered to help forge peace with the Illidians when they discussed the matter in sick bay.
Nicely. Thank you, Tylus. I'll take it from here. We're almost done.
I have to brief Ambassador Spock in a few minutes.
Ambassador Spock can wait. You have some fences to mend. Personally, I'm against the needless destruction of innocent life forms, so I'm glad you transported the Draconian crystals onto the ship. But Lieutenant Bedrosian obviously feels otherwise. And right now, you need the full support of your bridge crew. Being an effective leader requires trust, but an issue as divisive as this can create discord.
So,
I still need and value contrary opinions. I don't want everyone agreeing with me when they feel otherwise.
Oh, you'll know when Lieutenant Bedrosian doesn't agree with something. She's not shy about making her opinion known. It's been a...
Inspired by John's display of leadership and a situational awareness as he transported the Draconian visual water.
chaotic last few days for everyone. You need to name a new first officer in preparation for what's coming. You'll have to work to regain Lieutenant Bedrosian's trust. But if she's removed from consideration, it comes down to Westbrook or Ermot. Obviously, there are pros and cons with each, but ultimately...
Again, I still don't feel like she's the right choice. She's a lieutenant and there's
Commander
literally two
Westbrook has
commanders.
seniority and was hoping to be Captain Solano's first officer. Ermot has the knowledge and experience that makes him more than qualified.
I lean towards
You
Westbrook.
really couldn't go wrong with either of them.
At the moment, I'm leaning towards
I chose
selecting
him to
Commander
support me.
Westbrook as the
He
new
did
first
a
officer.
fantastic job.
That would be an excellent
lovely
choice
face to challenge
considering your
me.
history. The crew would respect the fact you chose someone likely to challenge your opinions and present a different point of view.
That's what I'm thinking.
You're as good as new.
Thank you, Dr. Duvall.
Always nice to have a captive audience. You really shouldn't keep Ambassador Spock waiting.
This game looks so much better than 40p.
Captain.
I'll meet you inside.
I'm here to officially tender my resignation from the crew of the USS Resolute. I cannot in good conscience continue to serve aboard this ship, not while the interests of the enemy take precedent over the safety of the crew.
We need your help.
Lieutenant, We both know how much we need your help and expertise for the coming conflict. I have no one to replace you.
I understand, Captain. And I apologize. But my heart is not in it any longer. And to stay would be a disservice to us both.
My door is always open if you change your mind.
I appreciate
We don't get another option to, like, convince her? I should have gone with a question that.
Well,
So we don't get that gloves anymore. Tenant Resurgence have conflicts that Joel's efforts to be unnecessary and she suddenly declared her resignation.
have Ambassador Spock via subspace shortly.
Thank you, Mr. Armand.
I'll notify Lieutenant Bedrosian we're about to begin.
That won't be necessary.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar have first-hand experience with our adversaries. I thought it advantageous for them to join this briefing. I understand this is unusual, but I trust you have no objections?
Talk about moving up in the world.
Excellent idea, Mr. Chovak. They deserve to be here.
In all seriousness, what Diaz and Edsolar accomplished aboard the Zeldi is nothing short of remarkable. They're both to be commended, not only for surviving against incredible odds, but for helping our efforts against these Scions.
You know, Carter deserves most of the credit. None of us would have made it without his help. We'd all be bioformed by this point.
Well, I could say the same thing about Edsolar here. She deserves as much of the credit as I do.
It's like a mutual admiration society.
Ambassador Spock is ready for you.
Put him through.
Captain Rinding, your recent change in station certainly warrants mention, and I trust you to faithfully execute your expanded duties. Right now, we must keep our attention on the clear and present danger that lies ahead, the Takan and their warship. The closest populations are the Hotari and Elydian systems, and they are likely the first targets for mass bioforming. After that lies Federation space. I have advised Starfleet Command to send an impromptu battle group to intercept and assist you, but that will take time. You are our first line of defense.
Okay.
And with our shield algorithms compromised, we are at a great disadvantage. Of course, you know that as well as I do.
I'm glad to hear the battle group is en route, Ambassador. With what we're up against, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
And you will have it. Remember, our strength is drawn from our ability to work together towards a common goal.
It's not good reassured by George recently because that's what the situation is.
Have we made any progress in finding a way to defend ourselves from the Aphilion's bioforming weapon?
Currently, our shields will not protect us, but I am compiling all of the information the away team gathered on the Zeldi and cross-referencing it against our own as well as Portal 6-3's methods.
The away team is sitting right here. They survived without getting bioformed, so we know it's possible. So, what's the secret? How do we defend ourselves? Is there a weakness we can exploit? Something we can do to avoid getting bioformed?
Well, as simple as it sounds, the best thing to do is to not get caught. Whether it's one-on-one or the whole ship.
We avoided the Takan as much as we could.
But we saw the bioforming, and there's not much you can do.
I found something that might help.
Oh.
It's too soon to say for sure, but we've had some promising indications that Duridium can delay the bioforming process.
Duridium?
It's not a cure. It's not going to bring anyone back we've already lost. But Duridium is a cell stabilizer, so it has the potential to slow down the onset of physical and mental changes, if not entirely prevent them. And we might be the only ship in the fleet with this much Duridium on hand. In fact, a lot of ships wouldn't have any.
I don't know. I think you're gonna see we made a good impression on Metro. Which far across recognition of Edsolar and his willingness to offer practical solutions to a complex problem on a senior staff briefing.
I'll forego the rest of my treatments, if it means the crew will be safe.
Captain, you'd die.
That's an honorable intention, but it's not that simple. It requires a much larger dose to be effective. We don't have enough duridium on board to protect the whole crew. We barely have enough to protect everyone in this room.
Sounds like it won't do us much good then.
The use case I'd suggest is that it could buy a little time for an officer or a small group to complete a task or mission. But it has to be taken at the moment of exposure to the bioforming mechanism.
Prepare a delivery method for this remedy.
That raises the question. What is the mission?
Assuming the Aphelion uses shields of some kind, I don't expect it will be easy to bypass their defenses.
We may not be able to block the Aphelions' attack either. But if they do strike, we know their weapon uses transporter technology. We might be able to backtrack their signal path.
Like we did to evacuate Captain Rydek from Tau.
Exactly. We could send an away team onto the Aphelion.
So we could destroy it from the inside.
I'm not exactly sure how, but...
So it's like jujitsu. We use their attack and turn it against them.
That's the idea.
We'll keep thinking on it. I'd rather not have to take a direct hit to punch back. There might be some other way we can turn their strength into a weakness.
We'll need to prepare a boarding party, if it comes to that.
Petty Officers Edsalar and Diaz are the logical choices to lead any away mission to the Aphelion. They have already crippled one enemy ship. If anyone can do so again, it is them.
This is the mighty engineering mission that took you to the Zeldi. Do you really have some special insights that a tactical team wouldn't?
Doesn't the fact that we're here speak for itself?
Just surviving won't be enough this time.
We found that only a Takan can operate their technology to its fullest. So, unless we want to try to do this with one hand tied behind our backs, we're definitely gonna need an assist from this portal guy.
I like that even less.
Like it or not, that's the truth.
Yes. Portal should be part of the away team. There's no question in my mind.
If this is the necessary course of action, I support it.
I will compile all the latest data on the tricorders, just in case.
In the meantime, I want you working on ways we can combat the Takan tech. Shields, weapons, anything we can use.
Yes, Captain.
Anything else, Ambassador?
I know this matter is in capable hands. Hold the line as best you can. Help is on the way.
Thank you.
Time to fight.
We're at our best when our backs are against the wall. Now's our time to show what we're made of. Thank you, Petty Officers Diaz and Edsalar. You're dismissed.
While we have a quorum of senior staff, there is a procedural element we need to take care of. The Resolute command codes must be transferred to Captain Rydek for control of the ship.
Of course.
Computer, transfer all command codes to Captain Jara Rydek. Voice authorization Ermot, Echo 4 Lima.
Voice authorization Duval. Beta 2 Yankee.
Voice authorization Westbrook, Alpha 7 Tango.
Awaiting your authorization, Captain.
I'm gonna go Y. Alpha 3 Whiskey.
Voice authorization, Rydek. Alpha 3 Whiskey.
Captain's codes transfer. The updated command structure is incomplete. Please designate a new first officer.
Who is the new first officer?
Please designate a new first officer.
So we are. We can kind of go like this. You show that. Yeah, but no. I feel like Westbrook is the best choice.
It is an honor and a pleasure to name Commander Westbrook as my new first officer.
Thank you, Captain. You made the right choice.
Congratulations, Commander. It's long overdue.
I know we've had our differences, but I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
Computer, Commander Westbrook is the new first officer of the USS Resolute.
Awaiting voice authorization.
Voice authorization Westbrook. Alpha 7 Tango.
Authorization is now complete.
Now, if you'll excuse me, there's work to be done.
Nicely done. I think that went well.
I didn't get one well too, but I did get a friendly face from Ermot. Commander Westbrook was surprised, overjoyed, and relieved to finally be named first officer of the Resolute. Commander Ermot was bitterly disappointed he was not named a new first officer.
Captain, could I have a word with you?
Give me a minute.
I don't think so.
Look, I respect your decision, Captain. Commander Westbrook has seniority, and I can understand why you might have felt pressure to promote him. But what I can't understand is why you would choose someone so clearly unsuited for the position. It's the very reason why Captain Solano chose you over him. Because he knew Westbrook as first officer would be disastrous.
I know you're disappointed, but I trust his experience. And I need to rely on him now more than ever.
But that's just it. We can't afford to make any mistakes. And that's my concern with Commander Westbrook. Maybe I've had it wrong this whole time. But I thought we've had an excellent working relationship almost from the moment you first arrived. Yes, I was insulted when you didn't trust me with the information about Captain Solano being compromised, but I've always supported you. Which is certainly more than you can say about Westbrook. He was always against you, especially with regard to Captain Solano. But I guess loyalty counts for nothing with you.
Listen, I value your opinion more than just about anyone's. I rely on it.
Where is this coming from? I swear, between the second that we met him on the space station to like the second we boarded the ship, like we have had like no communication, like whatsoever. So like, where's all this? How dare you not trust me? Blah, 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 coming from? Like he supported us when we chose not to blow up the support structure thingy at the very start. But like, I swear we've barely talked to Ermot on like a one-to-one level since then. Whereas Westbrook is, you know, he didn't want to believe us about Solano, but he ended up having our back about Solano. I feel like he's, you know, willing to challenge me when I'm going to make the wrong decision, or challenge Rydek when he's trying to make the wrong decision. And I feel like you need that. I feel like you need to be willing to challenge. Like that's the whole role of first officer, is to, you know, almost be the devil's advocate. And I feel like Westbrook would do that. Whereas I feel like Mott would be a bit of a yes man. And I feel like this behaviour is just reinforcing my decision. I am not going to lie. I'm definitely going to play through again and pick Mott. But like, it just feels like we've been on a journey with Westbrook. Like, he was very rude to us when we first joined the ship. And then we have that like reconciliation moment. And then like, maybe there's like the scenes where I swear Ermot and Carter haven't had a single. Yeah, Ermot does not have a single scene with Carter, whereas Westbrook was like a supportive senior officer when we were on the shuttle. He was the one that seemed to be like handling us in that meeting. Like, I just think he, like, that's the other part of the XO's duty, is being the voice of the, you know, enlisted staff, or of like the staff, as well. And so, yeah, I think he was the right call on this occasion.
And if we're going to beat Galvin, I'll need your help now more than ever. So please, don't be discouraged.
I'll be fine. Just give me some time.
We're not making many friends, are we? We've lost Venturers here. We've upset Ermot. Smoke seems to like us. Ooh, that was not a... But he took Solid and Joe's kind of work to support an engagement. Line of fire.
I don't understand. Giving everything she's got, it doesn't make a difference. Something is actively slowing us down.
Keep trying. What's the situation in engineering?
I can't raise them. Internal comms are down.
It's the ionic interference. It's spiking again. If we reinitialize the central communications trunk, it should compensate.
If I may, Captain. Communications are critical to ship operations. I should go take care of this.
Go.
was hoping we could buy enough time until Starfleet could send more ships. But it looks like we might have to face off.
What's the music so loud today?
Against the Aphelion sooner than we might want. If it's just us, I don't like our chances.
I'll consider any suggestions from my first officer.
We're being pulled out of warp!
The Aphelion is closing on us, and fast.
That thing is big, Medwards.
We're being hailed by the Aphelion. Galvin demands to be heard.
On screen.
You thought you could run? That I would let you escape so easily after taking what's mine? How pathetic and predictable. At least you can take solace knowing you'll be a far braver Takan than you were as a cowardly Kobliad. Is it any wonder your people perished?
You underestimate the lengths I'm willing to go to ensure you don't succeed.
Sadly, this is as far as you'll get. We both know I hold your fate in the palm of my hand. That I could crush you in an instant if I so desired. And as much as I'd like to, you have another purpose to serve. As one of us.
Red alert! Handar, get us out of here!
I think that's gonna work.
By the prophets.
Evasive maneuvers!
They've hit the engineering section. No systems or structural damage, though.
He knows it's con now.
They were targeting the crew, not the ship.
Captain, we have to respond. Hit him in the mouth. What are your orders?
Photon torpedoes.
Fire photon torpedoes! Target the source of the beam!
Yep,
The
that was
Aphelion
useless.
remains undamaged by the photon torpedoes, Captain. And its shields are fully intact. It's too
They have
powerful to take
shields.
head on.
Damage report from the lower decks.
I still can't raise them, Captain.
Could be that the system's down. Or that was the Takan bioforming ray. And there's no one left down there to respond. The Takan may already be on this ship. No way of knowing how bad it is yet.
Seal the bridge. No one gets access without my permission.
I think that's for the best.
Here are your new tricorders.
Look faster, man.
Now go. Get to the transporter room.
I think it will go into the Aphelion. is that going to be reading? Follow Etzela. Ah. Etzela.
We don't know who's on what side, Carter. Come on!
Man, this is going to be tense, huh? That's not how the ship was going to damage. I thought there was no damage from the beam thing. I guess we were already... Move! This is not going well. This is really not going well.
Transporter room 1.
You're coming with us?
A security officer told me your funeral, which I gladly accepted.
These are concentrated Duridium doses. You need to take the dose as soon as you're exposed for it to be effective. Hell, take it right before if you can get the Takan to wait while you do it.
I'm having trouble locking onto the transporter path through the interference.
I've done this before. I have to align the transporter with the tetrametric signature.
Oh, not this again.
We need to tunnel through the shields.
Nah, I think we're gonna have to like swing around.
There's a problem. We don't have enough power to make the jump. I might be able to divert power from
Stand aside. The signal is now resolved.
Yeah, we're not gonna have to do that.
I couldn't let you fumble about any longer. Time is running short.
That's great. You must be Portal 6-3.
Yes. Guardian of the Takan Empire.
I'm Carter. Engineer of the Starship Resolute.
We're right behind you.
Do us proud over there. Ready to transport.
Energize.
Energize.
Whoa, this must be the Aphelion. This is intense, man. Well, I get saw them from bioforming us though.
The glory of it. This ship is a marvel. Even to me. It's almost a shame we have to scuttle it. The galaxy has never seen a ship like this.
No turning back.
No turning back now, Portal.
Portal felt emboldened by Carter's determination to finish the job.
We are where we need to be. Now, we just have to do the job.
You were speaking my language.
Resolute, come in!
We're losing cohesion.
I'm gonna try to use my tricorder as a pattern enhancer.
The signal's gone. Are they there? Did you get them?
They didn't make it.
Oh no.
Oh my god. We have to get to the Cartabula and disable it.
Hopefully before the battle group shows up.
It's served up for the Aphelions' next meal.
I am
Starfleet.
Taconian power readings. I can't
I
feel
guess
the
Starfleet
source
ship
just yet.
is probably a bad idea when they can just bend them all into I can't move, so I'm not going to see everything I need to scan from here. No, crypto structure. What's this? Like a dog.
This way.
Why is it not being faded right? Let's see what you like type 2 phases, which is like the pistol ones.
I can't reach anyone. At least not on the lower decks. It's like they're all gone. The comm systems seem to be operational again.
That bioforming ray may have transformed dozens of crew members on the lower decks.
This ship could be swarming with resurrected Takan. It's only a matter of time before they come to their senses and take action.
Which means we have a narrow window of time to cut them off before.
I think it's time to consider threatening them with a automatic restrict.
Captain, we're holding them off as best we can on deck 9, but...
Not very well by the sounds of it.
If they spread throughout the decks, we'll never know who to trust.
We're leaving nothing to chance. Vent the air out of Deck 9.
The vibe is not like that.
Everyone in that area will die.
I understand that.
It's your decision.
Venting the oxygen from Deck 9 now.
I know it wasn't like another option like flooding it with like tetrazine gas or whatever the gas is that they always use to knock people out in Star Trek.
And what happens if some of the bioformed manage to escape? How should the crew engage them? Or should they?
Just
don't want suspicion to run rampant.
Captain Solano had a favorite proverb from Earth. Trust but verify. Everyone should assume we're all on the same side. But at the same time, they should watch for anything abnormal.
Have we heard anything from Commander Ermot?
No. And he's been gone for quite some time.
The comm system he went to investigate. It's near the affected area.
Did we kill it or not?
Commander Ermot. Commander Ermot, can you hear me?
Computer shutdown initiated.
According to this, it was initiated by Commander Ermot.
What?
He's the gun.
The central computer core will shut down in 10 minutes. We'll lose all critical ship functions. It can only be overridden by the captain at the core itself.
With me.
That's working out the bridge. Man, this game getting intense.
Secure the area. I'll stop the computer shutdown.
Did we kill them or were they killed by the con? That's the episode that kept popping up over throughout the game. What's his name? Ensign Calloway.
The master console is up there. I don't have much time.
Ik leidde til det på level. Try to get more attention to that. This is really hard. Wait, Emma. Nearly dead. I think he's dead. I think we killed him. There we go. Subject died by asphyxiation. Or he might have been bioformed. Draconian DNA.
Awaiting Captain's authorization.
Cancel computer shutdown. Voice authorization, Rydick. Alpha 3. Whiskey.
Termination sequence cancelled.
Belly of the beast. Hopefully we've got a bit further than we were last year, where we were not controlling them. Ooh, we can get some more phaser fire. The phaser fights are fun. I want another one. I get my phaser out. I think he'll to get my phaser out.
These are the arteries of power coming from the cortabula at the heart of the Aphelion. I can feel it coursing through my own body.
Why did our little Atari Draconian friend go?
Look there. I cannot move as freely inside this ship. Those emitters are why. If they were deactivated, I could travel past this chamber without setting foot in it.
Only Takan can use Takan technology. How do I turn them off?
Place these on the emitters. It will suppress their effect. The guards none the wiser.
Got it.
I'm coming too.
If we both get caught, it's over. If it's just me, you can try again after I fail.
Well then, don't screw it up.
I never do. This is gonna be, I think, like in the mines, like a little bit of a stealth mission.
I can't face any of the guards. Alert every Takan in here.
So we're going to like watch their pattern. So she's going to use that console. Wow, last sight. Okay, that console. Then that console. So we're gonna need to try and make a move when she's over here. I don't know if this is the right call.
What's that?
Right.
Stop!
Yep, that was the right call. Okay. Maybe when she is at the far one?
I can't face or any of the guards. It'll alert every Takan in here.
So I reckon. So we need to go round, I'm assuming, up those stairs? Maybe actually when she's at the other one.
Nothing out of order.
There's gonna be a best. Yeah, there we go. And then if we wait here for her to go back to that console, then we'll make a move up these stairs. Now hopefully we are far enough away that she won't notice us. Okay, there's two guards there.
Those guards can see the whole room from there. How am I gonna get past them? Maybe the crystal's portal gaming will get a reaction out of these consoles. Worked! Gotta move.
Stop moving, I need to... I don't know where I am, and I don't know where they are, and I don't like it.
Someone hiding?
Nothing.
Let's...
What the?
I'm gonna die.
I must be seeing things.
Okay. Don't know how you get caught then. I don't really know where I'm going, and it's stressing me out. Do not turn my way, do not turn my way. Okay, so when she has to go back that way, I'm going to make a move over here. I don't know where I'm trying to go though. Where am I trying to go? I was trying to get to the beamy thing. Maybe I am.
Two to go.
They're not going to notice that. Please tell me he finds the way down without me. Okay. We're just gonna shimmy along the edge of the wall. This is actually slightly easier than the minor one in some ways. Some ways it's harder. Wow, we literally just shimmied along the wall, then we like did a big jump and went. That wasn't gonna get us noticed. Okay. There is God. Why are you not crouching? There we go. Oh, it's just one of the ones that doesn't stop moving. Stop! Okay. Turns around one way. And then it... Please stop moving when I haven't told you to move. So I reckon we need to go around to the other side of that pillar so we can get closer. And we can push around the other side. We're gonna go around this pillar when he turns. Wait, the thing I'm trying to get to is right there. Stop moving. Oh my day, stop moving. Wait for them to turn again. This dodgy controller gets me caught, man. Get me pierced. Okay. I thought we were gonna have to like sneak past him then, but we didn't, so that's good. Oh great, another one. Another one. Walking towards me. Don't walk into the open, you imbecile. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I'm not in a great position right now. Okay. Let's see. I think I can run through and I turn around. And hopefully there's places we can hide.
Now, an intruder. Strange.
Fucking run! Sheesh. Okay. Stop running. That was close. Okay, it should have gone the other way when we got to the bottom here apparently, but we'll just wait for them to turn around when they get to the bottom here. This is the plan anyway. I feel like we're getting near the end of this game now. I don't know if we're doing as Captain Rydek. We've got Ermok killed, we've lost the support of Bedrosian. Well, we've lost Bedrosian because she resigned. So we're down to like 2 of the senior staff that we started with. Which is Chovok and... Oh, Deval. Actually, we pissed off Deval too. But we also lost Chovak. No, so we've got Chovak, Westbrook and Deval. Who are our senior officers left. Okay, so we've got to get there. This person is not moving. Over there. Let's go to the other side of the room. There is somebody else walking. Maybe we're not about walking to them.
What's that?
One left.
I don't know how we managed to evade the second person there then. I was about to walk straight into them. Okay, this way. Across the narrow bridge. It's cool looking into the concept art. It seemed that practical. Not gonna lie. I like that scene with somebody else patch walking then. Is that where you had to go, or is that a console?
Huh? I must be mistaken.
Okay, I need to actually be watching their patterns. I'm just trying to rush through this a little bit too much. I don't know where I need to go. Okay, I feel like I need to trigger this console and then run back where we just were.
Is someone there? Nothing. Back to work.
Okay. Gonna make a bit up these stairs. I've almost been caught too many times this time. Right. I don't know, I'm struggling to see what triggering that console will achieve. I feel like we're going to go down and around. Well, no, she's currently looking at like the second that she turns around. Oh, I think that person moves. And then it has to trigger console. Script.
I saw something.
Is the thing. There's all 3 minutes. Jeesh Louis. These are 811 people. Please tell me those should be right. Holy God! Don't do that to me, Porter. Okay. Part of me wants to go to bed.
Guess we can't teleport the rest of the way.
Hopefully we don't want to stealth bits for a bit though.
That craft can take us to the main power chamber.
No way we can make that jump.
When I was younger, maybe.
So we're gonna have to walk around to it. We'll see if we can bring it to us.
This might control that craft. Portal, a little help?
I should be able to bring it to us.
There!
Oh, it's phaser fight time. Check. Crap. Ball's gonna die. Wait, how did I get shot? How did I get shot? Oh. Does it know how to come here button and then it's like over?
What the hell? I've got this thing set to maximum stun. How are they getting up?
Something's different about the Takan here. Stunning isn't an option.
Get in!
Oh, you get on the left. Then I'm like that, I thought the first try. But you do the first try. Oh, there's gonna be more phases.
This would go faster if you did something about them.
I'm working on it. Okay, that was damage that was worth taking. Oh, they got one too.
It's a guardian. He's with them.
We're kind of screwed.
We have to sink that other ship. Shoot the pilot.
The enemy ship must be shut down. The force protects the pilot. Take a lot of damage. Will go down. The force will go down. Pilot is very bad. Who's shooting us? Like, I can't even get like locks up with these. Crap. Oh crap. This is getting intense. Me 5 minutes ago, this is so easy. Me right now, this sucks balls. Basically, I need to stay with where the ship is. Give me a firing angle. Why am I the only one shooting? And Solar, you're not a great shot. I love you, girl, but you're a crap shot. Crap, I can't shoot them. I can't turn enough to shoot. Shoot! Don't move! Shoot! Is that us? This is hard, man. I don't even have like a firing line half the time. I need more than 3 lives. Shoot! 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 Where did he teleport in from? You see, I don't have a firing up. Damn it! Stop taking damage! Oh my days! How is this possible? Okay. I'm standing by one mistake. I just wish we had like sleep. Seriously? I'm just gonna stay on top of it because like we're not getting this one. How are they getting, like, they keep getting, like, lucky shots? I don't know what's, maybe so many mode means that we can't, like, lose. Like, it keeps ducking if I can shoot the last one, then they're, like, managing to hit the parry point. I've hit that person like 3 times! Okay, I think story mode means like it is too hard just to play it, but you can't use. But we're not getting. Okay, I don't know what story mode does. Yeah, I don't know. I think like the cheat mode. Because we're like repeating it like 4 times now. Okay, let's hit the other dude's thing. Ouch. Where were you guys a minute ago? I just don't like my head.
You saw what they did to our ancestors! How do you stand with them?
What did we do to their ancestors?
We've left them behind. I've seen it with my own eyes. They're not real Takan. We were conquerors, not parasites. The souls I pushed your captain to spare will not be used for this end. I will see to that.
you are the last real Takan. Don't let them tarnish that with what they're doing. Because if we don't stop the Scions of the Flame, they will be the legacy of your people.
Never.
That's the attitude.
I'm doing everything I can, but I can't shake her!
No, it's no way.
I figured without me you didn't stand a chance. I'm here for the ship and the crew, not for you. I couldn't just sit in my quarters, waiting to get turned into a Takan.
Your timing's perfect. We need your help now more than ever.
Clearly.
The only reason they haven't destroyed us.
When she returned to the Vision heat of the final battle, this is the final battle. Lieutenant Bedrosian was glad to hear Jared express how much she helped.
Because we have bioformed Takan on the ship. That's why they're targeting our engines.
If we lose the engines, we can't avoid the bioforming ray. Brace for impact!
They're here!
That was a Titan. And a whole bunch of other ships. Miranda's.
We're being hailed by the USS Titan.
Put them through.
We have the line.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Resolute. We got here as fast as we could. Looks like you've got your hands full with this monster.
Let's see. Well,
that flying chandelier really packs a punch.
We're damn glad to see you, Captain. We could use all the help we can get.
I told you I'd be here. So, what are we up against?
No.
Make it right at the head of suffering more than the complete battle. Please remember.
So it's happening again.
That's something too great for me. Bioforming.
We have to warn them. Open a channel to all Starfleet ships immediately.
Starting emergency transmission.
This is Captain Jara Rydek of the USS Resolute. The ship we're fighting is armed with a bioforming ray that can transform your entire crew instantaneously. Avoid being hit at all costs.
And remember, they have our shield algorithms, so take preemptive evasive action.
Why did they just change the shield algorithms?
They're gone. Just like that. We have to destroy that ship. Otherwise, it won't be long before they're coming after us.
They could all be Takan. Or none of them. We can't assume anything yet.
Hail them.
And we can't afford to be wrong.
Hail them. See if we get a response.
Hailing the Pawtucket now, Captain. Hold on.
Full impulse power. Take us in for a closer look.
Aye, Captain.
Yeah, it's the car.
That's not a Starfleet ship. The Takan have it.
Shields at full power!
Shields are holding up against their attacks. But they won't for very long.
Fire phasers!
Firing. Shields at 60%. Heavy damage reported in astrometrics.
Hit them with everything we've got.
Aye, Captain.
Taking heavy fire. Shields now at 40%.
Stay with it. Keep firing.
No, it looks like they lost.
Their weapon systems are offline.
Now's our chance. Finish it. We can send Galvin a message. Let him know exactly what he's up against.
Take out their engines. Fire when ready.
Okay.
Targeting their engines. Commencing fire. Now.
can't be that hard to not be in the beam of the weapon when it fires.
Captain Rydick, the Aphelion is too much for any one of us to take on alone. But collectively, we might just have a shot.
On our way. Full impulse power.
Aye, Captain.
Target their bridge. Fire photon torpedoes.
Firing photon torpedoes.
Oh well. The visual are the most useful target.
I've lost helm control. Trying to re-establish.
Power levels are dropping all over the ship, but our engines are still running strong.
This is what happened to the Enterprise.
They're draining our energy.
We're caught in it too.
I hope the away team is having more success than we are.
You go back to the away team. This battle is not going well. I don't really see how we're going to win this one. I'm not going to lie. The hammer or the anvil.
If there is a way to disable the Aphelion, it's there. We strike at the heart.
Find the Cartabula.
The Cartabula. I can feel the energy.
Don't get too used to it. We're gonna take that thing down.
I can't look at. Climbing the cliff face. Look, climbing the cliff face apparently. I do not like how this is going. 7 barrier. There are loads of guards as well.
I wouldn't do that. We have to turn off this energy field to enter. I must do it. It requires the hands of a Takan. Is it working?
It started.
Is the opening wide enough to get through? Well, is it wide enough?
No, but I can see the Cartabula.
What about now?
And we can shimmy our way through that.
Ah! I still can't get in.
Stand back. I'll try again.
Portal 6-3! I'm not going to remind you of the oath you took. I want you to remember why you made it. Your bond to your people. You can bring your empire back, and all you have to do is nothing. Stand back, and we will handle them.
So much time doing nothing.
I will exterminate these heretics! This won't take long. I'll be back.
Give him hell.
Give him hell, Portal.
I was made for this.
Can we like help him in a phaser fight, or we just get to watch him be amazing?
If you can get to the Cartabula, don't wait for me.
We'll hold the line.
The gap isn't much wider. Can we get through?
Maybe we can widen it with a containment field from the tricorder. Oh!
I don't think we can crowbar our way in.
It takes a Takan to do it.
Ooh, he got hit with the crystal weapon thing. Well, the rest of the away team's dead.
That's far enough.
Major? Edsela!
Carter, I could have killed you both, easily. But the part of me that is still Miranda won't let me. She compels me to bring you into the fold. I will make you one of us.
Miranda doesn't want that.
Miranda wouldn't want that.
You don't know her like I do.
Carter's continual refusal to join her as a Scion to Flame will haunt Miranda the rest of her life, and she took it as a sign that the relationship simply wasn't meant to be after all. Well, there goes our laser. We should have attacked. Iridium. An Iridium! Just so.
Soon you'll understand.
The document said that Iridium was sent out. The thing she didn't say that it would. Sorry, I'm not a trip. Man, we just killed her.
You killed her.
I had to.
If you hadn't, I would have. She's really gone.
Really and truly.
For good. I can't believe it.
I loved her. I really
Man, this just something you made in the fields.
I know.
It's so shit. Like, I didn't really shift him at the start, but man, because he was. Oh, poor does not look good.
I held back the barbarians.
Oh my day, they really did. It looks like it's just the three of us again.
Go. Finish this.
Damn, Portal. We lost Miranda and we lost Portal, and we still can't get through the bloody gap. Let's try typing.
Not a Takan, it won't work.
Are we getting no?
It's the only way.
I'll do it.
No, what should do?
We don't have time to stand around to try to figure another way.
No.
We can't keep taking bullets.
I'll
there.
take
I think I said so was our one true love after all, with Prayer Carter, when he helped the people I from inside. You feel like getting more than good as well.
I know you don't want that thing inside of you.
We don't know how this thing works. I'll give you the Duridium, then I'll get out of the way.
We do have the Duridium.
And you'll have to.
Good idea.
Man, I really hope the doc was
Ready?
right.
In case this goes the way it looks like it's going. Goodbye, Ellie.
It's not goodbye. Not yet.
Self-platform. We inside out of mind?
Che cos'è giù? Quale completos seguimi?
We don't have much time.
We can use it now.
I can read it.
What is this? Who are you? Tell me now!
You're talking to the guy that's in charge. Pipe down while I work.
Carter, you're kind of scaring me.
It's okay. I'm still in control.
At the moment. This this, oh man, the story of this game is so well done.
We've reached the Cartabula.
That's great. Are you all okay?
Yeah, we're inside. That's.
Are we all okay? Everybody but us is dead, and I'm self-bioformed. The fleet is like self. This is a repeating story in like the more recent iterations of Star Trek. First, you have the what's it called? The construct thing in they just call the artificial construct in Prodigy, which turns the fleet against itself. Then you have the Borg in Picard. Sorry for the spoilers. And now we have the Takan. Man, can anything not turn Starfleet against itself?
Of ours are keeping the bioform ships at bay, but they can't hold them off forever.
Getting remote telemetry from the away team tricorders. I'd recognize that anywhere. Our warp core resonant frequency is one of the readings.
They're bleeding us dry. But they're not just taking our power, they're routing it through the Cartabula. Find someone to take to the Cartabula. I like Entourage just along to the right at this point. Here? Take it out here. There we go, that was more likely. Yeah. That was good, I believe that. Okay, I'm sure we need to do that a few more times. Oh, thanks, that's a lot. You're good at finding these things than I am, and I'm a Takan. I'm scared. Really like blue that.
There. That's the Resolute's warp core resonant frequency.
And these others?
Do yourself a chest, Strawberry.
That frequency matches the Titan's warp core resonance. And these two are the Kimball and the Lowell.
They're both Steamrunner class. Same engine platform.
They're just tuned a little differently. I must be getting information from the bioforming, but this warning. It means that it's struggling with the power stacked up at close frequencies.
The Cartabula can't handle the dissonance?
Maybe.
This is Westbrook. Are you reading these Starfleet engine signatures?
We are. And you need to see this. The Steamrunner class frequencies are causing problems for the Aphilion's energy source. Sending visuals now.
They're vulnerable. We have to use this.
You can break a wine glass if you play the right note loud enough.
Sir?
The Takan are so arrogant. They're letting us right in the front door with this energy drain. We can tune our warp core output to those frequencies. Get all our ships to do the same. Push it to maximum levels and we might be able to crack the wine glass, the Cartabula, and take their ship offline.
There is merit to the theory. But if we attempt this, it would preclude any other course of action.
It'll work. It has to.
If this is going to succeed, we'll need all Starfleet ships to pitch in. We aren't alone anymore. We need to leverage that.
I will create a high-energy static warp shell.
We'll need the away team to guide us to the right frequency.
We read you, Resolute. You're putting a lot of faith in us, Captain. That's a hell of a plan.
You've got this.
I've got faith in you. And the rest of this
I'm
crew.
about to die on the Aphelion.
Now let's give them hell.
Yes, Captain.
I found an eject routine for the Cartabula.
So we can disengage it, just like we did with the Zeldy's warp cores.
Yeah, but it'll only activate if this thing gets completely overloaded.
So we gotta take it right up to the edge of destruction.
We are increasing the warp core resonant frequency now.
You can't do this.
Watch me.
You'll destroy everything I've waited for.
If that thing wants to take over, it's going to have to go through the both of us. And I'm not going to let that happen. You hear me? I'm gonna fight it right along with you, Carter.
I can always count on you. You'll stand by me to the end.
This isn't the end.
Is something wrong?
Overwhelmed with emotion when Bioform started streaming control on the Aphelion, and he told her he can always count on her.
No, we're fine.
Do you see our output frequency changing?
Resolute doesn't know that we were Bioform.
What is the impact on the Aphelion systems?
Not enough.
It's not enough. We need to push this thing harder. We need more power.
Inertial dampeners are failing.
Warp output at 85%. They're taking the bait. Now we need the rest of the fleet.
Open a channel to anyone left on our side.
Opening a channel.
This is the Resolute. We're sending instructions to all ships to output maximum warp power at the designated frequency. We believe this will disable the Aphelion.
We don't know that. All we know is it'll siphon up our energy much quicker. You're leading us to disaster. Are you out of your mind? That has given them exactly what they want. You can't just expect us to turn belly up.
We've found their Achilles heel. We have to use it. We'll give them everything they want. All of it. More power than they can handle.
That logic is twisted enough it just might work. We're adjusting the Titan's warp output to match the Resolute's. I suggest the rest of you do the same.
That's it. They're falling in line.
This is the Takahashi. Adjusting our engines now.
She's Scottish.
The Cartabula. It's compensating. Counteracting our interference. But some of these other frequencies are causing spikes too. I'm gonna find a new target range for the Resolute.
Come on. There we go. You can get it in then. Yes. Ooh, this one. Man, this is going well. I don't know what I'm looking at. I should just give you the symbol that I was looking for straight away.
Here. This one's hitting the hardest. If they all converge here, it'll provide the maximum disruption to the Cartabula.
Got it. We want to overload this thing, push it to the brink, but not past it. You sure about this frequency? If we go too far, we won't just be destroying the Cartabula.
Sometimes you just gotta go on faith, Millie.
I have faith in you. That's enough. Sending data to the Resolute.
The Way team has sent us an updated target resolution. Sending it to engineering now.
We are now running our core at 105% of recommended capacity. If we try to meet that frequency, we will generate a harmonic imbalance of our own and risk a warp core breach. I must warn you, These are precisely the engine conditions that Captain Solano's experiment brought about. A runaway reaction is a dangerous possibility right now.
We can't afford to start second-guessing ourselves.
Thank you, Mr. Chovak. But I'm not Solano, and this is no experiment. I need you to match the frequency and increase the output.
Very well, Captain.
That's the funny maybe first. He's impressed by her baby determination against It's getting intense. I want to see how this is going to play out. Yes?
We got an overload here.
It's at the breaking point.
Being ejected.
We got a problem. It's not gonna eject. We have to disengage the Cartabula manually.
How do we do
We
that?
lit this fuse. We gotta make sure it doesn't go off the wrong way. If we can pull hard enough on those levers, it'll dislodge this thing.
Run, man, run! I thought these were just a rumble and been activated. Come on, cut it.
Do this.
Excellent.
You'll destroy everything I've waited for.
I like how it's like trying to affect the control. Come on, Cutter. It looks like it's ejecting. Man, I love like the controls being like affected by the guy trying to take over our minds. That's a ridiculous way of like playing that out. It's like
We have
stuff in
full power.
ships.
And the Aphelion is shutting down.
Returning warp reactor to nominal output levels.
The Takan are running off reserve power now.
Very precious time.
I saw what you did. The sacrifice you made.
Radiation levels are spiking.
It's coming from the Cartabula. We must have damaged it. Didn't get it out before it fractured.
Let's go.
Our work here is done. Let's get out of here. 3 to beam back to the Resolute.
We can't lock on. Our transporters won't cut through the interference.
We can't stay here.
We're not getting away in that thing.
There. Maybe I can use this to get us out of here. I don't know if it can get us back to the Resolute, but we have to get away from here. Everybody on!
I think that's interesting as you know, am I slowly being taken over by a Tacon?
Radiation's lower here.
This is good, but we can do better.
And soon, I hope.
We gotta get all the way to the Resolute.
That thing is down, not out. We'll handle the stolen Federation ship, but you need to get a crippling shot on the Aphelion.
A direct hit to its bridge will bring it down.
Take us real close, Captain. Skim the hull of that thing where it can't get a clear shot at us.
Or
I can weave us through the battle. And hope we don't get caught in the crossfire.
I don't want to get too close to that thing.
take us along the Aphelion's hull. Get us to the bridge as fast as you can.
Aye, Captain.
This is like the Enterprise and Insurrection. Come on, Lieutenant.
We're almost in position for a shot at the bridge.
Photon torpedoes armed and ready.
Break off this attack, or I will be forced to eradicate you.
The Aphelion is still filling with lethal amounts of radiation, but it seems to be contained within the ship, for now at least.
But they have comrades on that ship, both living and waiting to be reborn. We're going to die in here if we... I don't care! We will never submit to your Federation. We are taking our rightful place as rulers.
Radiation poisoning is a terrible way to go, but it doesn't have to be that way. We can render aid to your crew.
No. We've crossed the eons to get here. I won't stop now. Fire salvo!
Galvin. Even when facing certain defeat, Galvin remained defiant to the end after refusing Dragon. Frankly, I don't care if he likes to go down. That didn't look good.
Now the radiation is rising here, too.
Targeting the Resolute?
I can't let you do that.
Get on. Damn it. I can't hold on to it. I have to make manual adjustments to enhance the signal pattern. From here.
What do you mean?
I have to stay behind.
I'm not gonna make it out.
No way. We're all leaving together. We've been through too much to split up now. We don't leave people behind. Got it?
I don't have long to do this. I'm bioforming. It's happening, Nilly. I have to be the one to do it.
If you send them, we'll be stuck here. Give in to me, and I will save us, not them.
Stop it.
What's happening?
It's an internal struggle, and he's losing.
Not like this.
It's the Tacon. In my head. It's trying to keep me from sending you back.
There has to be a way for you to...
There isn't.
No, we're going to be at Tacon by the time we get there, by the looks of it.
The time is now.
I thought it was going to be another one of these, and I was right. No, I think if we move that one closer, then we can get a like direct line? Maybe it might be this way. And then bring this one in. Like, we're randomly interfering. I don't understand why it's not letting me do this. You can get rid of this guy. Come on, we're so close.
That won't work. I told you. This body is mine now.
I have anything to say about it, it's not. Come on, Carter, fight him. Fight.
No!
Yes!
Look out for each other.
The away team has beamed back.
We're in position and ready to fire, Captain.
Like 8 to 10 of it. Good job. 8 on him.
Target their bridge.
Please,
Man,
target the ship. Pummel it to space dust. Like
Fire.
we did.
Fire.
Bye. If we made it a different way, then I'm sure. Like, if we made it Echelon take it, then she would
Hey,
have
Carter?
We're not gonna make it.
Millie.
I thought you'd want to know we made it. And that you'll always be my family. Even if I don't get to see you again.
Always, Millie. Family. Forever.
I feel like you might be about to be saved.
Always.
That'll be good. We took on now. We did it. We did it, Carter. Man! This little let me like right in the field, like so hard. We won, but at what cost? We lost how many ships? We lost how many crew? The away team, we lost everybody.
All decks secure. We have the bioformed on board, fully contained.
The Starfleet ships under Takan control have signaled their surrender. Good work, Captain Rydick. Next time I need some backup, I'll know who to call. I trust you won't have a problem with that.
I owe you one.
Thanks, Captain Riker. I owe you one.
Yes, you do. But who's keeping count?
Captain, we're being hailed. It's the Aphelion.
On screen.
The radiation. We won't last much longer in here. Please, we surrender. We need your help. Please, people support your ship.
I know what they've done, Captain. But we can't let them die. They're our
He's
enemies
right.
today, but who knows what they could become.
You already offered help and they turned you down. Tried to destroy us. Why reach your hand out to them again?
It's what we do.
This is the fate they've chosen. Leave them where they are.
Westlake's right.
You can't do that.
We don't have much time. We submit. I don't know what else I can
If we're not
say.
being Star Trek, so let them die.
Please. We don't want to die.
This is what separates us from them.
So Westlake was happy and relieved, and she chose to, was crushed. I mean, she preferred it.
The fact that we can make a gesture of peace even after all our conflict. Set up containment fields in the docking bay and beam the Takan there. Crew of the Aphelion, shut down all systems, lower your defenses, and prepare to be transported.
Thank you.
Resolution.
Carter! Hey,
He's stuck on now. Carter's alive, but he's now Takan.
My first order of business will be to help re-establish the Hotari government and resume peace talks, genuine talks, with the Illidians.
And after that?
Who knows? I know I don't want to be queen. There's so much good I could do with just a fraction of your medical technology if I could bring it to my people. But I also want to see what else is out there. Maybe there's even a place for me in Starfleet. It would be hard to stay on Hotari forever. Not with all there is to experience, to learn.
You don't have to be the queen to lead your people.
Sorry,
In
to
fact,
like that.
you don't need to have a queen at all. There are many different forms of governance. But one thing I know is that Hotari would be lucky to have you.
Thank you. That means a great deal to me. But
Tylas was eternally grateful for Jar's efforts on behalf of the Hotari and will give careful consideration to her suggestion to become leader
there
of
are
her
pressing
people.
matters we must attend to before any of that. I can't thank you enough for all you've done.
Man, I can't believe my favorite character died.
I'll see you again.
Got bioformed. Carter was, I know you were playing him, so I might be biased, but like, Carter was an amazing character. Like, he seemed like a really cool dude. And I'm really sad that he's been
Starfleet
bioformed.
has granted me the privilege of conferring this upon you. Though I'm sure Captain Solano would rather have been the one offering this. You have acted dutifully and bravely through trying circumstances.
Man, getting captain
I
by
grant
Scott.
you the official rank of captain.
Wow.
I believe a great many wonders lie ahead for you, Jara Rydek. There appears to be nothing that can stand in your way.
Thank you, Ambassador.
Thank you, Ambassador Spock, for everything.
It is you who stopped the spread of the Takan. I should be the one giving thanks.
Let's see what Ambassador Spock's got to say. Ambassador Spock was left with a distinct impression that Jara has a bright future with Starfleet after he expressed their gratitude for this contribution to the fight against the Scions flame.
Victory. Peace. These things never come without a cost.
It's true. At least having the cost of they got to be saved. Is that major Avianca?
For some, it requires putting aside centuries of enmity. For others, it takes facing complicated losses.
to Carter.
Man, I can't believe
How do you say goodbye to someone who isn't really gone? I
I thought I knew how to leave the past behind, but I've learned a thing or two.
And for too many, they had to pay the ultimate price. In time, history may forget their sacrifices, but those of us who were there never will. Now, all hands honor the dead. Captain Solano used to say that nothing ever stays the same. Entropy. It's the nature of the universe. As such, the crew of a starship can never stay the same. But while entropy says that order inevitably gives way to chaos, this crew has only grown stronger. More cohesive and coherent. Bound by our shared struggles. And working together, helping each other, we're able to do more than we'd ever imagined. Some of our differences couldn't be resolved. But perhaps that too can change. In time.
Commander West. Does it my uniform though, interestingly?
Engage. Space, the final frontier. As we take our next steps into the unknown, the greatest insights that lie ahead are what we learn about each other. We might even surprise ourselves. And no matter what threats we may come upon, or mysteries we face, we will not be shaken. We are stronger together. We are steadfast in our purpose. We are resolute.
I think there's about to be a credit scene. Yes, there is. So we're going to do the traditional credit scene wrap-up that I normally do at the end of a series. This is my first series that I've streamed from the entire thing of that wasn't Minecraft or something that was ongoing. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. This has been Star Trek Resurgence. I have been Scott Archer. As for my thoughts, this is quite possibly the best story in a Star Trek game ever. I really enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed the choices. A lot of these kind of games, when I've played them or when I've watched streams or YouTube videos of other people playing them, it feels like the choices are going to force you down the path anyway. But I genuinely feel there'll be differences. If I'd follow Bedsalar's advice more, then I would have had then she was be on a bridge at the end. I feel Bedsalar could have been the one that died at the end instead of Carter. Just actually built the characters I didn't actually warm up to this, but Carter was such a good character. I'm really sad he's dead. I'm really sad he's dead. But the it was the what this game does well is the story, the choice elements, and all that kind of stuff. It was done extremely well. It was done extremely well, and I was really happy with it. The gameplay, I've enjoyed this one. Like, I think it even looks a bit better at 1440p and at like 60 FPS. Like, I didn't have any of those weird, like 30 FPS lag spikes that I've had a couple of times playing this. So I wish I found that patch early, but they just need to patch this and improve it. I'm definitely going to play again and make some different choices. Probably like follow Bedrosian's advice more, maybe even make her like the executive officer. And I feel like that will definitely put Westbrook and Amot out of sorts. But yeah, like I feel like we made a different decision. Maybe like it'd be Westlake that died in the computer room, and Amot might have survived. Yeah. Yeah, this has been a really good implementation of this style of game. The gameplay, like again, I feel like today has been the best it's been. It's just been like especially in the stealth missions, like sometimes it seems to just keep walking forwards and you have to like walk backwards. And like when I first played the game, like I thought it's a controller because it's in your controller, but like I've played other games and even like did the Windows calibration app thing, and the controller has been absolutely fine. And everything else, so it is definitely just this game where it just seems to always want to be walking for some reason, and it's just the really dumb stuff, like the why isn't there any resolution between like 1920 by 1080 or like whatever, it's only just above that, like 2K. Why in a game made in Unreal 5, launched in 2023, is that the maximum resolution? Why is so much of it like, you know, why is it capped at 30 FPS by default? These are things that just don't make sense, and I really feel like it's let itself down in that regard. I actually got it on deal in the Epic Store. I paid like 20 quid for it, whereas I think full price it's like 30 or 35, and I feel like for the gameplay that it is, I don't know if it's worth that. I like the story's definitely worth that, but I don't know if the gameplay's worth that. Whereas at 20, I think you can forgive some stuff, but considering this is like a branded, like official Star Trek, if this was a fan project and it was like this, like we'd be like raving so hard right now. But just like being an official product, it's yeah. But overall, very impressed. Special thanks to Gene Roddenberry and you the audience, me for playing, I guess as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I'm gonna end on a positive note. Like the story has been amazing. I'm like, I don't know if I'll stream it, but I will definitely stream some of it. And give I don't know, maybe I'm definitely gonna play again is what I'm trying to say. It's definitely got some. I want to make all the different choices and see what happens. Like I want Clark to go first and leave Edsklar to like on the surface when the like ion storm strikes, and I'm guessing she'll be the one that's then injured for the rest of the story. I want her to like have the Scion in her head at the end. I want to choose different exos along the way. I want Bedrosian to be on side. So this was like my playthrough of like what I thought was best generally at each element. But I'd love to play like all kinds of different things. If you'd like to see some more of this game from me, then do let me know. But this is going to be, I will probably like Star Trek Resurgence alternate or something like that. But yeah, this has been Star Trek Resurgence. I have been Scott Archer on Arch Gaming UK. Please do comment and subscribe and drop a like and follow on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch today and you've not seen the older parts, please do go over to YouTube. I think maybe the last part might still be on the Twitch VOD, but if you go over to YouTube, youtube.com/@ArchGamingUK, and they are all there, parts 1 through 6. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope to see you next time in whatever we play next. Bye for now.
For walking out on us, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Luck was not enough. I opened my eyes to Now here we